Parashat Chukat takes us right into the midst of the Paraduma. Someone's come in contact with a dead person, been in an enclosed space with someone that's died, and now they are spiritually impure and how they can fix themselves. What's fascinating, when the rabbis read the verse, Adam ki yamut ba'ohel, person who dies in a confined space, and it goes on to describe that impurity spreads out from that dead body into whatever's going to be contained underneath that tent. The rabbis read it differently. They read it as, if you really want to build a connection to Torah, you've got to be prepared lamut ba'ohel. You've got to be prepared to slog it out, to knock yourself out, to kill yourself. Not literally, but to work jolly hard in order to succeed in Torah study. And the question is obviously why? Why Torah study as opposed to all of them? Why isn't it someone who wants to daven has to be prepared to daven their heart out, has to be prepared to give tzedakah in a way that is particularly praiseworthy? What's so unique about Torah study? Now, the truth is that tragically, whilst there are so many wonderful inventions to make our life easy as Jews today, who can't scoff and laugh at the ridiculous nature of selling salt water for Pesach, there are other aspects that are tragic that we share in common with our ancestors, namely the anti-Semitism that spreads around the world today. How do we counter that? We've got a life of luxury on the one hand, and it has an impact on how we experience our religion. We want an easy, luxurious religion as well, where it's not too hard and not too demanding, because the world in which we live is that way. On the other hand, we're brought down to earth quite rapidly by having to battle with the very same things our ancestors battled with. Slanders against our community, hatred. How do you battle that? Adam ki yamut ba'ohel. So you can't beat the cacophony of violence and hatred. You're never going to silence the deafening silence of civil society against the hatred is overwhelming. We can only do what we can do by connecting to our faith and our tradition so much more. Torah is the blueprint, the mandate of our people. It's our national constitution. Whilst others like to spread hate, we must dig deeper into our Torah, into our connection to Torah, into our knowledge of Torah. And in the same way that you wouldn't get on a plane unless there's an expert pilot and someone telling you, oh yeah, I listened to a podcast last week on how to fly a plane, and now I'm an expert on that particular section. If you really want to know, you've got to study. So Adam ki yamut ba'ohel could be, on the one hand, just for rare individuals who will be the experts in society, but I want to ask, maybe we can all accept on this Shabbat the need to deepen our connection to Torah, to deepen our connection with our source, while others outside of our community are ripping away the source of everything that's Jewish and the validity of our people to exist, to have a homeland. The only way we can deal with that is to strengthen it. If we want the easy way out, if we want salt water for Pesach, rather than going to the extent of pouring water and salt together, then we're going to tragically lose what we have. So the antidote, after a difficult week, Adam ki yamut ba'ohel, let's slog it out, let's increase it, let's strengthen it. Our connection to Torah, our connection to our people, to the land, to the Torah, to Hashem. Shabbat Shalom.